Welcome back, nail crew. Welcome back. Grab a snack because the video is going to be long. I'm showing you guys how to get the nails all the same length. I'm giving you guys an update on my Makartt E-file, and I'm doing my nails with my left and my right hand. So yeah, that's why the video is so long today. I'm showing you guys the whole process. Now, before we get into that, let's give a hey, girl, hey, to my nail sister, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. She wanted to say thank you to me, but I want to say thank you to you, girl. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching and thanks for supporting. All right, guys, let's dive on in. So I'm using these creation nail tips. I got them from a local beauty supply store, so I don't know a website that you could purchase them if you like them, but they are really, really cute. The only thing I don't like is that the sizes are inconsistent. Like the thumb is significantly shorter than the pinky for some reason. And it just was getting on my nerves. It's just really getting on my nerves. So what I like to do is to make like a little measuring system. And I did show you guys this last year, but in case you guys are new, this is how I like to measure my nails. So I grab 2 nail forms. Any nail forms will work. And I stick them back to back just so, you know, there's no stickiness because I don't like sticky. And I just use the numbers to measure my nail tips, and then I'll know how short to cut them so that they're all the same length. So yeah, if you guys have OCD, if there's anybody out there that is OCD and you really need your nails to be exactly the same, this is a really good tip for you. So you're welcome. If this is new to you, you're welcome. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and leave me a comment below. Thank you. Hello. All right, so I'm cutting the thumb to right under where the number is. I'm just cutting the number off. That's it. And then whatever that measures up to be, that's what I'm going to cut the rest of the nails to, so that they'll all be the same length essentially. So I'll speed this part up because it's pretty basic. But what I want to tell you guys, this is going to be a long video. I haven't done a long video like this in a while. So, oh my gosh, we'll see. Hopefully I can think of things to say to where I don't have to interject music. We'll see. Hopefully I can keep you guys entertained. Every now and then, you guys, just drop a comment so I'll know you're still here. You know what I mean? Be like, yo, it's 10 minutes in, I'm still here. It's 30 minutes in, I'm still here. All right, you guys. So if you remember the video, my last video, I showed you guys all about my new Makartt E-file. And I said I'll be using it in a couple more videos to give you guys my updated opinions and things like that. But I'm loving it, guys. Oh my God. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It is so stinking cute. The rose gold color is gorgeous. Like, oh my, I love it. I love it. I feel so fancy. I feel so fancy. I love it. I don't know. Okay, let's move on. I already gushed about it in the last video. You guys don't want to hear it again. I'm sorry. What I'm doing right now is just removing the shine from the nail tip, okay? So my nails were already prepped. I prepped the nails off camera, but I do have a full prep video, full detail prep, okay? So I did everything that I showed you in that video. I did exactly that, okay? So right now the nail tips are on, and I'm just removing the shine from the nail tip, and I'm blending the tip in with my natural nail plate at the same time. So the reason why I'm doing this is when I apply my product on top of the nail, I don't want it to peel away or lift away from the nail plate or the nail tip. So I want to make sure to remove the shine. The drill bit that I'm using for this is a very, very mild arbor band. I want to say it's maybe like a 200 grit. So it's very, very mild. If you was to run over the natural nail plate with this drill bit, it'll be perfectly fine. So when I was using the E-file in my right hand, I had it in the forward rotating position. But now that I switched it to my left hand, you notice I switched the little knob to the R for reverse. So I'm reversing hand. So I'm going to reverse the direction. If you want to think of it like that, I think that'll be easier for you to kind of understand if you're new. So now that the shine is removed from the nail and it is blended in with my nail plate, I'm just going to take the hand file and do a little bit of a pre-shape. This is optional, you guys. If you don't want to do it at this point, it's fine. But if you do a little bit of shaping before you apply your product, you have less shaping to do in the end after the product is applied. You get what I mean? So I do admit sometimes I do pre-shaping and sometimes I don't. It really just depends on what mood I'm in. So today I'm in a let's do a pre-shaping mood. So that's what I'm doing, okay? So you could do a little shaping now, a little shaping later, or save it all to the end, just whatever is your preference. And that little caddy that my E-file is sitting in, woody woo, I got that from the Pottle, and I believe the Pottle is having a sale right now. So check her out right now that the sale is going on. And yes, I got a coupon code, okay? The brush that I'm using, the dust brush, also from the Pottle, the same company. So yeah, beautiful brush. Love the caddy, everything. All right, so the shine is removed and the nails are pre-shaped. They are looking good. So it's time to go in with our primer. I'm using the primer that I sell on my website. I love this primer. Now, usually I use dehydrator and then primer, but this primer does have a dehydrating component to it. It's a dehydrating primer. So I'm going to see how it works today without a dehydrator because I love dehydrator. Like that is my go-to, but I'm just testing the primer out just to see how well it works, even without adding the dehydrator. So I'm just adding a little bit. All you need is a little bit of this primer. It really holds well. You know how long my nails be on. You know I would go a whole 2 months. A whole 2 months without even doing a fill. So all you need is a little bit of this primer, okay? And then once the primer dries, I like to go in with a base coat, especially a rubber base coat. You guys know I love a good rubber base coat. So this is a brand new brand that I'm trying. I heard really good things about it. So I went out to buy myself one, and guess what? I bought a whole bunch, okay? I bought a whole bunch because I'm having a polygel class coming up in March, and I wanted to have like a little giveaway. And so I bought this base coat and then the matching top coat, which I will show you guys later in the video. So I bought the base coat and a top coat, and I bought a bunch of them so that during my polygel class, I could have a giveaway. And so whoever wins, you know what I mean? You could have the matching base coat and top coat like me. So yeah, you guys, information to the polygel class will be in the description box below. Make sure you click the link and check it out. Now, I like to add base coat to my nails no matter what I'm doing, okay? So if I'm doing polygel, acrylic, gels, anything, I always add base coat first. Why? That's just like my special sauce, you guys. That's just like, ooh, you know, that's my little punch, my little knockout, my little secret weapon. You guys, give it a try, and let me know, does it improve the adhesion of your acrylic nails? If you're already getting your nails to stay on a good 8 weeks without any lifting or anything like that, then honey, do what you do. But if you are having lifting and you cannot get the product to stay on for at least a good 8 weeks, give it a try. I'm kidding. You should never leave your nails on 8 weeks without a flat. I'm kidding. Okay, I'm kidding. So anyway, we apply our base coat, and then we're going to have to pop it in the oven and let it bake, you guys. So what do we say? Pop her in the oven. Pop her in the oven. Pop her in the oven and let her bake. Once you sing the song, I'm telling you, the nails come out so good. If you don't sing the song, the nails are going to be messed up. So, period. You want your nails to be great? Sing the song. All right, so I am just testing out some colors. I know I want purple for sure. That purple for sure. But in terms of like which glitter I want to use, that's what I don't know. So I'm just testing them out next to the purple just to see what kind of, you know, meshes well and blends well. And I always do this. This is like my little just like part of my routine, you know what I mean? To just test the colors like that. So, because they look different. They look way different in the container than when you hit it with monomer. So I like to do that. And then also you can see what color it changes to when it dries. Because when you first hit it with monomer, it's one color. And then as it dries, it turns into the actual color. So I like to do that and just let it sit there and dry and, you know, see what's happening. And then I could choose my colors that way. So anyway, I am now adding the very, very, very tiny clear bead of acrylic to my natural nail plate. And the reason why I'm doing this is that when I go to do a fill, you guys know we have to file off all that color. Well, I don't want to have to file back to my natural nail plate. I want to be able to file back to this acrylic and protect my nail plate, okay? Also, let me point out, because I always get this question, once you cure the base coat, it will be sticky. You do not have to wipe off that sticky inhibition layer. You lay your acrylic right on top of that, okay? I feel like the sticky inhibition layer attracts the acrylic more, and then it just dries and gels together. So just don't wipe it off. I don't know why you got that. I get that question all the time. What should I do with the sticky layer? Should I wipe it off? No, 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 no. Leave it alone. Once you apply the acrylic to it and the acrylic dries, the stickiness is gone. You won't even notice it's there, okay? So I'm just doing the tiniest of beads at this point, and I'm going to show you guys the entire acrylic process with my left and my right hand at the same time, you guys, at the same time. I've never done that before. I don't know. Well, at least I don't remember ever doing it, okay? So normally I show you guys me doing a set just showing my left hand or just showing my right hand. But today we gonna mix it up. Today we gonna mix it up. Today we gonna mix it up, and I'm gonna show you both hands. And I will be singing, yep, because I'm drinking coffee at the same time. Right as I'm doing my voiceover, I am drinking coffee, so yeah. Buckle up, guys. Buckle up. All right, so this color, I don't know if you guys remember, but when I did the unboxing from Notpolish, oh my God, I was so excited when I got that whole package from them. But anyway, when I did the unboxing and I pulled this color out and I looked at this color, I was like, ooh, ooh. Oh, my favorite. Like, I knew that I was going to love this color. You know, it's not part of their nude collection. It's not part of like their nude line. So when you go to look for nude polishes or acrylics, this is not something that's going to come up, but it should be. It definitely should be. I love this color. And when I first saw it, I knew that like, yes, like, come on, that's like perfect for me. This is perfect. So if you're like a nice chocolate girl and, you know, you're about my chocolate level, this is so gorgeous and this will look beautiful on you. But listen, I could see a little saucy little redhead with her fair skin. I could see this looking good on her too. So, hey, you know, I say just put it in your cart. Put it in your cart. It's gorgeous. All right. So I did my left hand, right. So now I got to do my right hand. And yeah, I told you, I'm showing you both. I'm showing you both the left and the right. So when I lay the acrylic with my right hand, obviously I'm right-handed. So I'm so confident. I feel good. But then when I go to switch over, then I'm like, oh, I feel so clumsy. It's like, I don't even know where to hold the brush. You know, I don't even know where to hold the brush. Also, the technique that I use with my left hand is not necessarily right. When you lay the acrylic down, you want to pat it. Okay, and it's hard enough with my dominant hand to pat it because I automatically want to just brush it. I want to brush it. I just want to brush it. But we're supposed to pat it. So it's already a struggle with my right hand. So when I put the brush in my left hand, no, I'm not patting nothing. I'm just brushing. I'm just getting the acrylic on, okay? So when you look at me use my left hand, don't necessarily try to mimic what I'm doing per se, okay? But in my right hand, I'm trying to pat it more. So yes, I am still a little brushy, but you know, it's not as bad. Oh my God, I hope I didn't scare you guys away. If you're new and you're like, oh no, I am out. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just being honest. And look at me struggling, you guys. It is really a struggle for me. It is a struggle for those of you out there that are totally ambidextrous with, and you could just do everything with both hands. Kudos to you. Seriously, kudos to you. And I am kind of jealous. Low-key, yeah, I'm not even going to hide it. I'm kind of jealous. And yeah, I am. Kudos, whatever. So what I'm doing, you guys, is because I am not the greatest with my left hand, I had a little bit of spaces where there wasn't enough acrylic, so then I just had to go in with a bunch of tiny, tiny beads and fill it in. But, I mean, it don't look that bad. It don't look that bad. Once it's all said and done, you know what I mean? It looks ugly when I'm doing it, but then once it's done, it looks great. You know, whatever. So now I'm going in with glitter. Listen, I don't really have a set idea in mind. I'm totally winging the set, like from start to finish. All I knew is that I wanted long nails and I wanted square, because remember in one of my last videos, I can't remember which one, but I said I wanted square. I was like, everybody's into coffin now and stiletto, and that's gorgeous. I love those too. But I just want some square nails. So all I knew going into this set was that they were going to be long and they were going to be square. So that's it. Okay. Oh, and then I knew that I wanted purple for some reason. It's Black History Month. Purple is a royal, regal color. And, you know, we come from Africa as kings and queens. No matter what happened, you know, after that, we did have our reign as kings and queens, and we have to remember that. So purple is a royal color. So I knew that I was going to have a purple set. I knew that. And so that's pretty much all I knew. I based the whole color scheme around purple just because it's royalty, baby. Okay. So now I got my glitter. I got my glitter over there on the left. And now for the right hand. So I don't want to have like a mirror image from left hand to right hand as far as like the pinky has glitter so the other pinky has glitter. No, I don't want that. I want it to be, you know, different. Very, very similar, but different, because to me, I just like that. You know what I mean? To me, it just looks very, very pretty that way. So I knew that I had a full glitter nail on the left hand, so I'm going to do a full glitter hand on the right hand, just not on the ring finger. I'm doing it on the thumb. I like a pretty thumb. You guys, you cannot underestimate a pretty thumbnail. You always see the thumb. When I'm doing nails, what nail do you guys see all the time? The thumb, right? If you paying, you getting your food or whatever you doing, and you give the people the money, you at Walmart, you giving them, the cashier, the money, she's going to look at your thumb, baby. It's the thumb. The thumb got to be cute. So we're going to do a glitter thumb. Hello. Okay. Hello. My thumb got to be popping. So yes, full glitter, baby. Full glitter. So I'm going to mix the glitter. Because I love this iGel Beauty. Oh, and don't be mad at me. I will put, like, I'll show you guys all the names of the colors that I use. Okay. I know you're like, what's the name? I promise I will show you. Most of the acrylic names are written on the bottom. So if I flip over the container at this point, we'll have a mess. So once I'm done my nails, once I'm done laying the acrylic, I'll flip the containers over. I'll show you guys all the names, and all will be well, and you guys can stop yelling at me. Okay. Now, like what I was saying, I'm going to mix the glitter. It's gorgeous. That iGel Beauty glitter is gorgeous, but because I'm using purple, I wanted to throw in a little bit of the purple glitter, just so that, you know, everything is a little bit more cohesive and it looks, you know, like it belongs together. So I'm just painting on the very, very thinnest layer of that purplish glitter, just to give me that hint of purple. That's all I wanted. Just all I wanted, baby. You know, glitter makes me sing. Glitter makes me sing. Glitter makes me sing. Let me tell you guys what's happening right now while I'm doing my nails. So the Cinderella just came out on Disney Plus, right? You know, the one with Brandy, the one with Whitney Houston. I love it with Whoopi Goldberg. I actually love Whoopi as an actress. Like, I loved her in Sister Act. I loved her in Sister Act 2. I really like her. Like, I like her as an actress. She is a really, really good actress. So anyway, obviously she's in this movie too. So, and it's full of songs. It's basically a whole musical. And Muff has not seen Cinderella, right? She did not see it up to this point. So I'm in the room, in my nail room, and I'm doing my nails. And she's in the nail room with me, and she's just sitting on her couch, and we're just talking or whatever. And I'm like, oh my God, let's watch Cinderella. It literally just came out on Disney. So it's on. Hello. I'm just like warming up for the songs. I'm warming up. I was like so happy. I felt like I was in a whole concert. You hear me? You know I love to sing with my off-key self, and I was just hitting them notes. You hear me? Brandy, you could not hold a candle to my vocals last night. Whitney Houston either. Rest her soul. Rest her soul. I was hitting all the notes. And then at one point, Aunt came in there and he started singing with me. And Mom, she was so upset because she's never seen the movie before. So she's never seen it. She's trying to listen to them sing. But you got me and my off-key self just singing so loud. She was like, oh, Mommy. Oh my gosh, let them sing it. Oh my God, what are they? What? She was like, just let them sing it. Can they just sing it? Dang, come on. No, okay. No, this is a total duo. This is a duet. And then I get louder. I'm surprised I remember all the words to the songs, but honey, I was on it. If you guys do not know what I'm talking about, please go to Disney. If you got Disney Plus, go to Disney Plus. Watch Cinderella. Okay, it's the one with Brandy and Whitney Houston on the cover. Please watch that. And then, come back and let me know what you think about it. Were you singing? Were you feeling the music? I loved it. I love a good musical. Anyway, okay. How did I get on that tangent? Y'all know I could go way left, you guys. How was I talking about Cinderella? I don't even know. We should be talking about the ombre. We should be talking about this ombre. So if you have such a pigmented color like the purple, you guys, the purple is very pigmented and it's like overpowering the nudish color. So what you could do is then go back on top with the nude color. That's why it's so important when you're doing an ombre nail to use very, 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 very tiny beads, because you may have to overlap and go back and forth with the colors until, you get the fade to look what you want it to look like. So if you use larger beads and then you have to keep adding color and color and color, you're going to end up with a whole mountain of a nail. So I think the best thing to do is going with tiny beads. Even if you have to end up using 50 beads for the nail, it'll give you a better outcome. All right, so I did the nail with my right hand. So now I'm doing it with my left hand. And of course, it's going to be a little bit more of a struggle. I don't know. I just feel so awkward. I don't know. It's so calming to do the nails for me, even though it's not easy with my left hand, it's still very calming. Like the whole process of it, I'm just in there. I'm watching Cinderella. I'm singing off key and I'm just in my zone, you guys. I'm in my zone. So even though, it's a little bit of a struggle with this left hand, I'm still enjoying the whole environment that I'm in right now. I'm just very much at zen. So yeah, I'm not even worried about the struggle. I'm not even worried about the fact that I have to put an ombre on my fingernail with my non-dominant hand. And guess what? When you don't think about it and you just let it happen, it happens. And it came out so cute. It came out so cute. I think at this point, I started singing louder. Yay! Yeah, that was a little bit of a struggle, but you know, it came out so nice. So now for the purple. So I'm going to just do a full purple thumb because I do have a full, love that nude color. So let's do a full purple. So if you guys notice, I'm adding the bead, right? And then I'm patting it in place. So once I pat it in place, then I could use the belly of the brush to feather it and smooth it over the rest of the nail. So I'll do another bead. And yes, you guys, I do a lot of beads. We've already discussed it. All right. So anyway, you add the bead, pat it, and then feather it over the nail. And I feel like that just gives you a nice, neat nail, so that in the end you don't have a lot of finish filing. Now listen, if you are not there yet, okay, if you are not there yet and your nail is a little bit more lumpy, you know, not as smooth, listen, we've all been there, you know what I mean? You're just gonna have to do a lot of finish filing in the end, and that's okay. So now I'm laying the cuticle bead, and it's a very, very tiny bead. I pat it in place, and then just like the other beads, I feather it and smooth it down the rest of the nail. And you want to make sure to clean up around the cuticle area so that you don't leave any product on the skin. That will cause lifting, you guys, and it could cause an allergic reaction as well. So another thing that you want to do is look at the nail, look at the nail, look at the nail. If there's any lumps or if there's any like gaps, you know, you want to fill it in. If there's a divot in the nail, you want to go ahead and fix it at that point, okay? So I did the full purple nail as the thumb on my left hand. So I want a full purple nail on my right hand as well. So I'm doing the pinky. And yeah, you guys, I love Notpolish acrylics. It's working really, really smooth. The brush, okay, I don't know if you guys noticed, this is a new brush. I know you guys are like, dang, how many brushes is she gonna get? How many brushes is she gonna get? I know. I'm really trying to find like a home brush. I'm trying to find a brush that, you know, like it's always my go-to. And, you know, if I lose it or if something happens to it, boom, it's no question about it. I know exactly the replacement brush I want. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find one of those brushes. So you guys know I recently did a collab, you know, 21 things for 2021, and I watched everyone's video. If you submitted a video to me and it's in that collab, I watched it, right? And most of you guys, if you talked about an acrylic brush, you talked about this one, the CADS brush, right? So I said, dang, a lot of y'all really like this brush. So I ordered it for myself. I said, I gotta see what the hype is about. You know what I mean? I gotta see what the hype is about. So I brought it. And I bought a couple of them. And if you recently ordered a nail kit from me, you know, the large nail kit that comes with the acrylic brush, if you recently bought a kit from me, you got one of these brushes. And I just wanted to get some feedback on the brush to see, did you guys like it as well? So I like it. I like it. This brush is very inexpensive. Let me tell you what, after I've been using it, I went back and I bought a bunch more. I went back and I bought a bunch more. I bought some from Amazon and I bought some from eBay, and I want to compare the quality because they're the same brand, the CADS brand, but you guys know sometimes you get it from eBay or AliExpress and it's just not as good, right? Let's not lie. It's just not as good sometimes. So I bought a few of them from Amazon and a few from eBay, and I'm just going to compare the quality, and then that way I know I can shop based on price, because if the quality is the same, that's no longer a factor, you know what I mean? So yeah, we'll see. Wish me luck on that, because that's the brush that I kind of want to start putting in my acrylic kits until I find something better, you know, or something different. So yeah, that's what we're going with for now, because I really, really like it. It already came pinched, but I did pinch it a little bit more because I like a good flat brush. I already told you guys that. But yeah, even though it came crimped already, I did give it a little bit more of a crimp or a pinch just to flatten it out more. And this is a size 14. I'm really trying to get comfortable with using a size 14. You know, I mastered that size 12. I love a good size 12 brush. That's my favorite brush to use. But, you know, I do want to get comfortable with a slightly larger brush, because when the brush is larger and you're doing long nails like what I'm doing now, it just makes the process go by a lot quicker, you know. So yeah, if you're used to a size 8, you know, do what you do, honey. But I am trying to move up to a size 14 and be comfortable with it. I do have size 16 brushes in case anyone's interested. I do have a size 16 brush. That thing is just way too big. I feel like I'm painting a whole barn. I cannot do nothing with that brush. I cannot. So I moved back down to a 12, and now I'm going up gradually, so I'm at a 14, and I don't think I want to get any bigger than a 14. You know, I feel good. I feel good with this size. You know, like, you know, once I get used to it completely, I feel like it'll be my go-to size. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know, you guys. Catch me in 5 years, and I'll probably be using a whole size 24 brush, doing extendo long nails in one bead. I don't know. We shall see. But I did the beautiful nude color, right? And then I had the middle finger left. I'm like, oh my God, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? But that nude color, I like it. Listen, I told you when I first laid eyes on the color, I was like, yes, ma'am. So you know what? Let's just have 2 nude colors. Let's just have 2 nude nails. So yeah, why not? So I got an ombre, I got a full purple, I got a full glitter, and then I got my nudes, and then I got my nudes, and then I got my nudes. So I don't know why that made me sing, but yeah, I was happy. And the nails look so good. They look so good. I'm so happy. They so cute. So now it's time to encapsulate, and let's speed this clip up, because you guys, we all seen an encapsulation 1,000 times. Now, recently I got a question. Hey girl, hey, if you watching. But recently I got a question, and she asked, how thick should you encapsulate your nails? And I thought, oh my God, that is such a brilliant question, because no one really knows, right? Like, it's not a direct measurement. You know, it's not a direct answer. It really depends on a lot of factors. So I'm going to tell you guys like what I told her. And I just want to say, this is my, you know, opinion. This is what works for me. If you already have a method that's working for you, continue that. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But for me, this is how I like to do it. So I lay the colored acrylic very, very thin. Why? Because colored acrylic is expensive. Let's not waste it building up the nail. So I lay the colored acrylic very, very thin, almost as if I'm painting the nail. Now, this is something that I recently, you know, started doing. This came with trial and error. So I learned to lay the colored acrylic very, very thinly so that I'm saving it. You know, why waste money there? And then I use the clear acrylic to build it up. So how thick should we use the clear layer? I have to divide that into 2 categories, okay? So let's say category 1 is that you laid your colored acrylic very thick, okay? You're new, you don't know, you laid it thick. And category 2 is for those of you guys that laid your colored acrylic thin, okay? So it's gonna be 2 different answers. So if your colored acrylic is thick, then when you go to encapsulate that nice, beautiful ombre that you laid so beautiful, right? What you want to do is make sure that the clear acrylic is thick enough to fill in any potholes. You know, sometimes you lay your acrylic and there's a spot you just missed. You just missed that spot, right? And it's a little like indentation. Make sure that the clear acrylic is thick enough to fill in all your little potholes, and that you still have a very thin layer that glides over the entire nail. So that way when you file it, you're not chunking out your colored acrylic. Now, depending on how thick you laid your colored acrylic, you may need to do some debulking anyway, but that's how you encapsulate a thick nail, okay? The encapsulation layer just has to correct any of your imperfections and then protect the color. So that's if you had case 1. If you did case 2, which is like what I just tried to do just now, lay my colored acrylic very thin, well, your encapsulating layer could be a lot thicker. And what you're doing is you're covering your ombre, you know, you're sealing in your colored acrylic, but you're also making sure that you have enough acrylic at the apex, and you want to make sure that you have enough acrylic at the stress area. So I hope that I answered your question. I know it was a loaded question because it really just depends on what you're trying to do and what you're starting with. And that will tell you where to go as far as your encapsulation layer goes, okay? Oh my God, I hope I made that so simple for you guys. If you're still confused, just drop me a comment below and let me know and I'll try to get back to you. All right, so I showed you guys all the colors that I used today. Now this one I got from Yogi, and it's a beautiful color, that beautiful purplish glitter that I use, but there's no name on it. So I don't even know what to tell you guys. If you like it, you just have to go on the website and look. I don't even know what, I don't know. Sorry. All right, so my nails are done and I love them. I love them. I'm going to file, shape, and buff off camera. A little YouTube magic for ya. And now look at the dust. Look at the dust, you guys. I am just spraying it with alcohol so that I can brush away all that extra dust that I created. That way when I go to apply my shiny, shiny top coat, there won't be any linties and dusties all in my nails. Oh, and look at my cute little alcohol bottle. I do sell them on my website, and I have the magic monomer bottle. I'll just show you all my bottles, you guys. Hold on. Let's just look at all. Let me just pull out the whole gang. The gang's all here. So then I have the lotion one, and then of course I have the acetone one. You guys, when they're on my desk, like I'm just so cute. You guys are just so cute because they just match. Anyway, they are on my website. We'll leave the link in the description box. Okay, so let's get the bling. Let's do a little shimmer and shine. Shimmer and shine. So I have some new bling, you guys, and I can't remember if I got them from Amazon or AliExpress. So please forgive me, you guys. Please forgive me. But usually I get all my bling from Amazon. So I will leave my Amazon link in the description box. Just go to the section that says nail art and you'll see all my little blingy bling blings. Every time I order something from Amazon, if it's nail related, I will put it in my affiliate link, you know, area so that you guys can see it too. So yeah, it's always updating because I'm always on Amazon. So if you checked it like last week, you check it again today, different. I add stuff all the time. Even the bling tool, the tool that I'm using, you can get that right on Amazon as well. So yeah, link will be in the description box. Now, the bling gel that I'm using, you guys, it is nothing special. I'm using builder gel. So you could use hard gel, builder in a bottle, anything, whatever is your favorite, you know, way to hold your stones on, do it. I just really don't like glue. For me, glue, nah, it's just not for me. Okay, so you're really not gonna see me holding my stones on with glue unless I'm doing like a review, you know, like a company review or something like that, or if I'm doing a practice set, you know, where I'm gonna peel it right off, or if it's on the practice hand or something like that. But if I'm doing a set for myself or for like a client, yeah, I'm not putting glue so that 2 days later, the stones could be popping off. No, I'm not playing that game. That is so embarrassing. So embarrassing. All right, guys. So I showed you, you know, how I lay the acrylic with left hand and right hand. So I'm also going to show you how I do the bling with my left hand and right hand. And yeah, it's going to be okay. It's not going to be bad. So we all know, oh my gosh, we all know when you put the bling on, when you put the stones on, sometimes, and this is one downside to using gel, you guys. Ooh, sometimes you put the stone on and it starts to shift or like slide out of place, you know? So you're going to put your hand in the lamp to cure it, but on the way, one of the stones slid out of place, but you put it in the lamp, you cured it, and now it's like there forever. That's it. You can't fix it. So what I started to do was to flash cure my stones, okay? Before I even move my hand, I do a flash cure. That way, when I'm moving my hands on the way to the large lamp for that full cure, none of my stones will move out of place. I got so tired of pulling my hand out the lamp and there's a stone that went left. You know, it zigged when it should have zagged. And now I'm looking like so sad at this point. Oh, all right. So here is the top coat. So it says super glossy. So the base coat says super rubber. So I'm hoping that it just gives me that 8-week hold that we all know I need. And then the top coat, I hope it gives me that super shine. It's not a thick top coat. So the base coat, very thick, very creamy. I'm in love with that base coat so far. So far, I love it. The top coat, we're going to see if it gives me the shine that I need. Yes. All right. So when I filed my nails, I left a lot of scratches. You know, I guess the file that I was using was too coarse. So I left a lot of scratches in my nails. So a trick to hide those scratches is to get your primer out and to fill in those scratches with the primer. Okay, so if you put polish over the scratches, it's gonna look a hot mess because you will see the scratches through the clear top coat. It's just gonna look a mess. But if you put the primer first, the primer will like go into the scratches or whatever and camouflage them, and honey, nobody will know. So I added my primer. It was the same primer that I used in the beginning of the video, nothing different, nothing, you know, extra. And now I'm applying the top coat to the primer, and so far the top coat is not like doing anything weird. Like it smells normal. It's working good. Ooh, I just hope that it's really shiny. So I did my thumb, and because, you know, when I go to do the other fingers, I don't want my clumsy self to like, I don't know, whatever would happen to me. Like, I don't know. A bird will fly in the window and just land on the thumb. So, you know, or I'll just cough and sneeze and hit my thumb on the towel that I'm using, and now it's full of lint. Something like that. Okay, so I just went ahead and did a quick 10-second flash cure of my thumb. That way it's well protected while I do the other nails, and then I'll do a full cure of them all at the same time, because we all know sometimes nails go perfectly and sometimes they don't. And I would hate to get all the way to this step and then be like, oh man, I messed them up. So yeah, I'm going to do a quick cure. Papa in the oven, Papa in the oven, Papa in the oven, and let her bake. What we doing? Bake, you guys, twice in one video. All right, so I'm applying the top coat. Of course, I got to show you guys with my left hand. So here we go. And again, of course, I definitely got a flash cure on my right hand because, you know, my left hand already shaky. She already wobbly. You know, we don't want to make her do double work. You know, we don't want to have to do it again. So no, definitely seal it up and pop it in the oven and bakety bake. For 10 seconds, move on, do the other nails, and then do a full cure. All right, so now I'm adding my cuticle oil, you guys. I do sell this cuticle oil on my website, so of course, the link will be in the description box. So click it and go over and just, you know, do a little look-see. I'm going to update my website probably like mid-March. So yeah, it'll be different in a couple weeks. But anyway, yeah, when I add my cuticle oil, I like to add it to the cuticles, the eponychium, but also the hyponychium, just to make sure the entire nail is nourished. Okay, let's nourish our nails. And this is what it looks like. I love them. Look at the glitter. Look at the glitter. I love that. I love it. I love that nude color, you guys. I know we all came for the purple, like the purple is giving us that royalty, that, ooh, right? But that nude, I love it too. I really do. So yeah, I love the color combination. Really, really cute. I love how the glitter, you know, has a hint of purple in it and it just draws in with the purple. You guys, I love them. Well, that is it. So I love you guys for watching until the end. I really appreciate it. This was a super long video. Yeah, let me know. Is that okay? Can I do long videos once in a while? Or should I stay to like 20 minutes and under? Let me know, you guys. See you next time. Bye.